Brad Wharton here for Cage Warriors, and I'm joined on the couch at this time, all the way from Idaho, by Brandon Hempleman. Brandon, welcome to the UK. Your first time here, I believe?
Yeah, it is.
And how have you found it so far?
I like it. I like it a lot.
So you're from, I believe, quite a small town in Idaho, Twin Falls. What's it like, coming out of the country and heading over to somewhere a lot more, I guess, more built up, and obviously fighting on somewhere much more built up?
No, it's definitely an experience. I mean, I have to travel a lot. Being our city in Twin Falls is about 40,000 people, so I travel to Boise a lot. They have a couple 100,000 there, and then here, I think, what do you guys have here in Glasgow? I think it's at 500,000.
A lot more, yeah. A lot more. I don't know exactly.
It's a lot more densely populated over here for sure.
Absolutely, and a lot colder, I imagine, as well.
Yeah, right now it is. We're up pretty far north where I'm at. Idaho is kind of up by Canada a little bit, but it's colder here right now, definitely. I brought extra coats.
Cool. So we want to give the Cage Warriors fans a chance to get to know a little bit about you. So I guess the first obvious question is, what on earth made you want to be a mixed martial artist?
I just love a competition, really.
Has that always been something you've done through school and education, or was it something outside that got you into combat sports?
My dad got me into it. He was always into martial arts, and when I was a kid, he put me in gymnastics. I was about 5. He wanted me to be like Bruce Lee, flip around, and I went pretty far with that. And then I just fell in love with competition. And kind of, when the gymnastics career ended, I started training jiu-jitsu, and then I met my coach and started training stand-up, and then it's just been history. Is
the gymnastics thing that you're still doing today, or
I coach?
As a kid? Oh, you coach, cool. So what kind of gymnastics is it that you coach?
Men's gymnastics, and I did trampoline and tumbling as well. So
you mentioned in another interview that your dad wanted to make you into like a mini Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Has your dad always been an important part of your combat sports career and your athletic career?
Definitely. He used to have me and my sister spar in the basement, my little brother, and always had us doing bag work, working out.
I think you said at one point that you think your sister might be able to still beat you in a fight.
Probably still can. She's mean. She's a little more vicious. My brother, he's meaner than I am. That's the thing with him. So I don't try either of them.
The best way to be. Leave the siblings to it. I know you said before in an interview that obviously you're from kind of a small town, and that you come from a small gym. And a lot of you guys you kind of get called up at late notice, for filling fight stuff. But you've kind of broken the mold with that. You've got a very successful pro career behind you. Do you kind of get the feeling that sometimes you're brought in as the underdog all the time, and is that something that motivates you?
Oh, definitely. It definitely motivates me. I know nobody's going to work harder than I do. I push it to the max. Our whole team does. So we know we're the underdogs, and I relish that role a little bit. It takes the pressure off too. So
we talked a little bit about you as a fighter now. So I want to maybe get to know a little bit about you outside the ring and outside the cage. What kind of stuff? What do you do in your spare time? What kind of stuff do you do to keep yourself amused between fights and between training?
I haven't really had any spare time for a while now, but I don't know. I like snowboarding, mountain biking, like going bouldering. Just like haven't got all the rock climbing equipment, but it's kind of like that. I like just goofing off, being outdoors, backpacking, fishing, hunting, that sort of stuff.
Oh, cool. So not one for sitting inside playing video games.
No. I never really got into video games. I'll play them once in a while, but I'm bad at them, and my friends never want to give me the controller, so...
Well, maybe I can teach you some video games at some point. I'm pretty bad too, though, so you'll probably still beat me. But, if MMA wasn't around, what do you think you'd be doing with your life? If there was a dream job that you could have that wasn't being a professional fighter, what kind of stuff would you be up to?
I'd probably try to do, like, some Cirque du Soleil stuff. I got, it's basically, my brother coaches gymnastics, and he does a lot of the circus performing stuff. He coaches in Boise, Idaho, and then he's like a brother to me, my friend David Resnick. He's in a traveling show right now doing Cirque du Soleil, so I'd probably try to get into something like that, just being a performer.
Cool. Right, I'm going to finish off with a couple of quick fire questions for you. Right. So, Brandon, favourite movie?
Snatch or Fight Club?
Good choices, very good choices. Favourite music?
I like all music. It just depends on the song.
That's such a cop-out answer.
I know.
I'm exactly the same.
It just depends on my mood, really. I mean, most of the time, just something. Lately, I've been listening to a lot of Johnny Cash and The Doors, and it just depends on the mood.
And finally, obviously, you're going to be, when you've had your weigh-in, you've had a week's worth of weight cutting. What's the first thing you eat when you get off the scale?
Chicken pasta, and then anything else I can. Reach. I got a Pedialyte waiting for me to rehydrate. I'm just starving myself for, from one fight to another. So I'm hungry. in more way than one.
Good stuff. Well, listen, Brandon, thanks so much for spending the time with us. Thanks so much for getting to give a little bit of information about yourself to the Cage Warriors fans. It's Brandon Hempleman, ladies and gentlemen. You can check out more on Brandon on cagewarriors.com.